Hello everyone, this is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon, and was working in the garden a little bit today. I cut down the rest of the sunflowers that was out front, put some stuff away, was trying to work on the ramp right here. We were trying to put that sticky grip tape stuff down, but what ended up, it just wouldn't stick. So we have to do something different. And it's 3 o'clock. It's October. Okay, let me start over. Hello, everyone. This is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is 65 degrees. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is October the 21st, 2025. Look at that sky. And look at that. Who is that? That is hilarious. They look like they are having a rockin' time. Love it. I hope that's not Boy Boy way over here. That's my friend's cat, who's orange. Which Lucifer's orange too, but that's a different kind. But no, that doesn't look like Boy Boy. He wouldn't run from me, because I pet him all the time when I'm over at her house. But that's crazy that there's another cat that looks exactly like him. Man, where'd he go? Talk about disappearing. He just completely... Kiki. Like, talk about melting into the field. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I see no movement. Fix my purse handle. But, what? Like, just gone. That's crazy. I do not know where he went. Anyway, so it was super, super nice out, and I thought, I need to take advantage of this. I didn't really do a lot of walking this summer. This whole year has been, for me. I don't know. It shouldn't have been a crazy year, but it ended up, it's just been kind of rough. Which way should I go? I think I'll walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Anyway, I'm super glad that it's coming to, like, that this is October and it's halfway over. Then I have November, December, and then a fresh year. Fresh goals. I think that's always like a downer for me if I don't get to complete goals like that I set out to complete. And it's like this year has been more of an obstacle. Like, instead of me being able to complete goals, I've had to change course or just change, like, put it on the back burner or start a new goal and complete that one instead of one that I had already preset. It's just not working out. And I'm really kind of bummed about putting my apartment on hold and having to move into the big house. I really didn't want to move into the big house. I really like the independence that the apartment gives me. But I can't keep both places going. I can't leave the big house empty and keep the apartment. So until I can, like, and I still need to build 3 walls in the apartment to give it more of a separation. And that's what I'm bummed about, is because this year was where I put up the big wall, and then it all changed. So now I have to stay in the big house. Blech. Which I've never stayed really in it. And since the day that I purchased it, I never really stayed in it. When I finally did move up here. What is that? Is that like it's a mushroom? There's a couple of them right here. There's a bunch of them. Look at all these. They look like rocks, but they're mushrooms. This is that Marionberry bush. Wow, it really came back healthy when he chopped it down. That was the nectarine, but I didn't get any nectarines this year. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Nice, beautiful day for a walk, though. And the last time I walked was in the winter, or actually, I think it was like early spring. And now I'm back walking. Sometimes it just gets too hot in the summertime to walk. And then also the mosquitoes are so horrible. They were horrible this year. Which we say that every year. But it really did seem like this year was really rough. Wonder if those apples ever fell. I don't see any on the ground. Alright, I gotta put you guys on pause. Check with the locals. You have a good afternoon too. Alright, that was fun. We're at 1901 subscribers because I get asked when I go in sometimes. Our gas is $4.19. $4.19. Very mad about that. Look how pretty that view is. Sometimes I just like to stop and just look at the view of all the fall colors. Where we don't have very much traffic, even though it is kind of windy right here. And my sinuses are like not exactly happy. Because I've been outside most of the day. Not most of the day, like half and half. I go outside, and then when my sinuses get too clogged up, I go inside for a little bit. And then go back outside, try to go for a little longer. But, as the day progresses on, you get shorter and shorter time outside. It's so windy. We only have a few days of really good weather because by Monday, today's Tuesday, but by next Monday, it's going to be like 49 degrees in the afternoon. But, everybody's like, oh, it gets so cold. And I'm a person that used to be like constantly cold. Constantly. Like, I wear layers of clothes. But, I don't know. It's not that bad. Somebody walking. Let's read the sign. One Lord, one faith, one baptism. You know, I was just reading in Matthew. I told you something interesting yesterday, but when I was reading in Matthew, it said Jesus was preaching and teaching. Two separate actions that he was doing. Preaching and teaching. And I was like, man. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I have 2 jobs, or, I accomplished like 3 or 4 things in one day, or, but he was simultaneously doing those things. Like, it would be like if you were trying to work. Look, there's somebody riding back by in the motorized scooters. I'm so glad they're getting out and enjoying the day. How fun. I wonder how rocky it would be, like, because our streets are like kind of, Anyway, and then my son last night was like, you need to do TikTok. And then post a video every single day for a year, and then they monetize you. And I was like, man, I've been doing YouBoob for so long. I don't want to start a whole nother thing. I barely know this platform. And then, like, try to go learn another platform, and then try to be caught up on both platforms is just like, ugh. I already have X, which is where I share all my videos to. I just upload a video and then just share it to X. I don't have Facebook. Look, there's a big feather. It's a good size feather. Because when I had Facebook and then it got hacked. Wait, who's at my house? All right, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.